Good morning, boys and girls. Welcome to our assembly. It's lovely to be back and to see all your smiling faces round the corridors and in your classes today and yesterday. So pleased to see you all. And do you know, I just can't believe it. We're at the 1st of October, the start of autumn, and all things exciting are going to be happening. So ears on, brains on, mouth closed, and ready to do some really good listening for us. Now we're moving on to our next slide, and it's about our badges, and we've got some very special badges that are going to be given out today, and these are for our leadership teams. So our pupil council representatives are here, and for room 8 it's Eve Murray, room 9 it's Holly Malarvey, room 10 is Zoe Kilgour, room 11 is Carly Crawford, room 12 have picked 2 people. They've got Lucy Campbell and Ariana McCardle. Room 13 is William Ford, room 14 is Mark Lowe, and room 15 is Kai Crawford. And each one of you will receive your pupil council badge, which we would like to see you wearing on your sweatshirt to show everybody that you're a representative on our pupil council. And at these meetings, you'll be able to think about things that affect the whole school, and Mrs. Prentice and I will ask you lots of things to have a wee think about. You can have discussions about it and then go back to your class and report on what decisions we have all made together. And also, if there's something that's worrying you in your class, or if you've got any really good ideas, you can let your pupil council representative know, and they'll be able to come and talk to us about it. So if I called out your name from room 8 to room 15 and you're a pupil representative, can you please stand up so that everybody in your class knows who you are? Boys and girls in primary 1 to 3, what we do is, if there are any issues at all, if you let your class teacher know, and the teachers will let us know to put something important on the agenda for your class. We also have got other pupil leadership badges today, and these are our house captain badges and our vice captain badges, and each one of these will be given out to the people who've been elected. So our pupil leadership team for Arran is, the captain is Aaron Sterling and the vice captain is Rosie Peters. For Iona, the captain is Macy Maguire and the vice captain is Alex Mangal and Caleb Nichol. If you're in Skye, your captain is Holly Keir and your vice captain is Fiona McLeod. And if you're in Seal, your captain is Luke Adamson and your vice captain is Holly Carroll. So look out for these boys and girls. They're in primary 7 and you'll see them wearing these lovely shield badges on their school jumper as well, so that you know who they are when you see them rounding about the school. And if you're not sure, we'll be having their pictures put up on the board very soon as well, so you'll be able to see them. Now, as we go on, we have been learning a new sign for Makaton each week, and this one is happy, and you put the hand that you write with on the top and you do happy. So you can try that and you say happy, and if you can smile while you're doing it, it's even better. Happy. Can you all try that together in your class? Well done.
Good morning everyone. I can't believe it's October as well, the 1st of October today, which means we are starting to look at a new article of the month. So you will see some of the classes have these as well. I have got all of the articles that we have looked at so far in school this year in this little tub. So we are going on to look at Article 24. Okay, Article 24 is all about health and health services. So let's just have a little look at it. It says, every child has the right to the best possible health. Government must provide good quality health care, clean water and nutritious food, a clean environment, and they need to educate you on health and well-being so that you can stay healthy. And it also says there that richer countries must help poorer countries achieve this. So there's actually quite a lot in that article. So this month we have sent out all the information to your teachers. You can be looking at healthcare, water, food, a clean environment, and learning all about that. So there's loads and loads. We've done this one before, but there are lots of new things that you might want to be thinking about for the month of October. Now it's also important to say that from this month there will be a prize for the class who do really their best on this. And don't know if you remember, but a while ago we used to have a big huge teddy bear that was given out as the prize, and that will be the prize if your class do really well about learning the article of the month, Article 24. Okay, so we'll come round and we'll see how well you're doing with that. Okay, if we have a look at our next thing, we have got some of the boys and girls in room 9 on their playground prowl. I'm hoping that all of you have managed to go around the playground and have a little look to see if you could find the charter. I know Mr. Robbins has been busy putting up more charters around the school because some of you couldn't see it very well in your playground. So have a really good look at all the rights that have been chosen and how you should make sure that everyone's rights are respected in the playground. Okay? Now, something very exciting, if you look at the notice board just outside my office, Mrs. Hope's office and Mr. O'Donnelly's office, you will notice that some pictures have been appearing, and this is something that Miss Primrose and the junior librarians have been working on. If you have a picture of you reading a book in an unusual or different place, make sure you bring it into school by next week. Now, the junior librarians know much more about this, so they're going to tell you about this just now. So watch the little clip and listen carefully so that you know what to do.
Good morning. The junior librarians would like to tell you about our Get Caught Reading Challenge.
We would like you to read your favourite book in an unusual, imaginative or fun place.
Ask your mum or dad to take a photo of your reading and bring it into the library by Tuesday the 5th of October.
Print your picture at home and write your name and room number on the back.
There will be 3 prizes for the most unusual reading places, and everyone who brings in a picture will get 5 points for their house. The competition is for all the teachers and staff in the school, and there will be a prize for the most unusual staff photo too.
All pictures will be displayed on the wall of fame behind me for everyone to see.
We already have photos from Luke and Haley who were reading outside Buckingham Palace.
Lucy enjoyed reading her book on the top of her cat scratcher.
Stefan was reading on his boat and Grace was on a Ferris wheel.
Miss Moffat likes to read by candlelight and Miss Primrose likes to climb trees to read.
Happy reading and good luck to all the children and staff with the competition.
Where is your unusual reading place?
Let's have a look at all of these fabulous pictures so far. Well done. Give our junior librarians a big clap. Okay, now we have a very important road safety message about parking in our school car park. The RRS committee have worked hard on this with Miss Shearer, so have a listen. It will also be available on Twitter, so make sure you tell your grown-ups to have a little look and see what's important about keeping you all safe around the school.
Hello, we are the Rights Affecting School Steering Group, and we are worried about our right to safety when entering and exiting the school.
We have noticed an increase of the amount of cars parking in the school grounds without a blue disability permit.
Lots of traffic coming through our school makes it hard for our fabulous lollipop man to keep us all safe.
There are lots of parking spaces at the Bent Park, and you can access the school safely through the gates at the side of the building.
Please help to keep us safe by only parking in the school car park if you have a blue disability badge. Any questions, please contact our school office. Thank you!
Now, well done for everybody for joining in with the French quiz if you gave that a little go. All you needed to do was to be able to count with the numbers and recognise what it was in English. And we have 3 winners here. We have got Jamie, Madison and Sylvia, whose correct entries were drawn out for the first 3. So well done to them. I know that Jamie's already had his prize, but Madison and Sylvia, if you can pop down to see Mrs. Prentice or I, will make sure that you get your prize. Now, this week, the whole week, has been the European Week of Languages, so we are thinking about lots of different languages across our school, and in our school we have got quite a few people who speak different types of languages, and the language for October is going to be Polish. And I'm not very good at speaking Polish, don't really know very many words, but we do have boys and girls in the school who speak Polish, and I am reliably informed that the word here in the middle, cześć, is hello. So you can do cześć. It's not quite how we would sound it out, so you need to look at the letters carefully. And if you look over at the map, right there in the middle, quite a large country is Poland, borders with Germany and Czechoslovakia and Belarus up at the top there as well. So there's quite a lot of countries that surround Poland, and you'll be able to find out more about Poland maybe in your free time, in the library, or maybe in class. So try cześć for your first word for Polish. Now we're going to move on now to our points and awards for today, and we're looking at the house points, because every week we count up all of our house points to see which group of boys and girls have been doing their very best. And we have been thinking for next week that we would like you to focus on caring. And last week we have been thinking all about how hard you can work together and be effective. And the winning house for this week is, big drum roll because it's very close, it is Seal with 210 points. And you know, it was so close that there was only 1 point of a difference between Aaron and Skye. So I can see that you're really working hard. So if you're in Seal this week, if you can come down and collect your house points prize from Mrs. Prentice's office after the assembly, or your teachers have some in the class, if you've run out you can come down and get some. So well done to everybody in Seal. Now it's awards time, and we've got a real bundle of awards here which are really nice to see. And the first one goes to Cian Russell for being a confident individual and working really hard on his reading. So that's lovely, Cian, well done. The next one goes again for a confident individual, and it goes to Antonia for working confidently in all of her classwork. That's lovely news, Antonia. Now we've got a successful learner, and it goes to Lexi Brownlee for beautiful illustrations on her emotion wheel. That's nice news, Lexi, well done. William Ford, successful learner, counting to French from 1 to 50. Oh, brilliant, William. Now we're going to room 14, and we've got a confident individual award, and it goes to Mark Lowe for a fantastic time work in his maths. Brilliant news, Mark, good for you. Room 14, we've got another successful learner, and this one is Jack Kane. Fabulous effort with time in all of his maths work. So that's really good, Jack. Responsible citizen goes to Sloan Irvin for being responsible and helpful in the playground. That's great news, Sloan. Room 15, Successful Learner Award goes to Maya Ahmed for demonstrating excellent pronunciation during French lessons. And Miss Moffat's even stuck on a Très bien sticker. Well done, Maya. A successful learner goes to Casey Hendry for fully understanding a new maths concept, 10 more or 10 less to 100, and producing excellent work. Really good news, Casey. Next one goes to room 6, and it's a responsible citizen, and it's Ava Glancy for excellent listening and following instructions really well. Pleased to hear that. Another one for room 6 is an effective contributor award, and this one goes to Hugo Dunbar Aitken for good contributions to health and wellbeing discussions. So well done, Hugo. We have got a successful learner award going to Jamie May Bowman for accurate work in literacy. That was really good, Jamie May, to get it correct. A responsible citizen award goes to Lewis Mosley for helping a new pupil settle into class. That was lovely news, Lewis. I heard you were a really good friend. A Responsible Citizen Award goes to Carlin Murray for being responsible and helpful in the playground. So that's great news to all of the boys and girls who got an award here. And now we're going to move on to our Be Kind certificates. And we've got a few here which always make me smile. And the first one goes to Sam Archibald for always being the first to help someone if they fall or drop anything. So well done, Sam. It's really nice to see how kind you are. This Be Kind award goes to Georgia Ross for looking after a friend so well when she was hurt. So that was lovely to hear. And this one goes to Jada for being the best friend ever, and she's shown an act of kindness to Georgia Alexander. So well done to Jada Belvedere. Thank you, boys and girls. It's just so nice to see how well you're all getting on with all of your awards. And now if we move on to our next slide, I think we're just moving on to our jokes, and we're going to have some gigs.
What do you get at the bottom of the pyramid?
I don't know. What do you get at the bottom of a pyramid?
There's no point.
Well done.
Knock knock.
Who's there?
Boo.
Boo hoo.
Sorry I made you cry.
Well done.
What did the toilet say to the toilet?
What did the toilet say to the toilet? I don't know.
You're looking awful flush.
Well done.
What pine has the longest needle?
What pine has the longest needle? Not sure.
A porcupine.
Fantastic.
Why did Dude give up for looking for a starfish?
I don't know.
Because he pulled a muscle.
They pulled a muscle. Fantastic. Give them all a big round of applause. Well done.
Now, favourite part of the assembly is always our birthdays. So if you've had a birthday this week, if you would like to stand up, and everybody will give you a big round of applause, and we wish you many happy returns. Have a lovely weekend, and I'll see you all on Monday.